Hey, on today's daily sprint, we're talking about increasing purpose, passion, and meaning. This is Dubai edition here. We are just getting ready for day 2 to just absorb so much knowledge so that I can pass this along to you guys. So I hope you're enjoying these sprints so far. So today we're talking about when should you invest in things like this, like masterminds, or maybe invest in like a mindset coach, or some of those higher ticket items that definitely can bring you to the next level. Well, we kind of talked about this, and this mastermind in particular is for 6 and 7 figure earners. And that's not because it's like, oh, we only want to make it exclusive to people that are 6 and 7 figure earners. It's because of the topics that they're discussing would only be really well received from people who have already become the person that it takes to become that level of earner. So if that makes sense. Because I had to hear it a couple times for it to kind of to sink in. So for example, you're gonna have different problems as a 6-figure earner than a 7-figure earner is gonna have. Okay, so they kind of want to lump them too, because we're although we have different problems, we're also dealing with some similar problems than if you were just getting started. So I want to give you 3 ways to determine, like, hey, should I make the investment into that next level? So number 1 would be define the cap of where you're at. So like in Macro Millionaire, our cap it's right around $15,000 a month and 13 hours a week. Okay, so if you're a Macro Millionaire and you're making $15,000 a month and you're doing about 13-15 hours a week, then it might be time to look at a mastermind event. Now, don't worry, we got you covered because we'll be hosting mastermind events in the future. But that's kind of one thing as far as investing in that. So look at the cap of where you're at. Number 2, don't fall victim of the law of familiarity. A lot of people, they're like, oh, this person's got the next best thing, or this person has got the social media tactics or whatever. No, exhaust where you're at. I know in my wife Erica's company, she has one of the best social media coaches out there, Rachel Pekarik, and I think that sometimes people just get to know her, myself included. I just get to know her, and I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna go to Rachel's social media training, but I wanna go to this guy's social media training, when she's probably just at or above the other person's level. So being careful that you don't let the law of familiarity steal away knowledge that you could be absorbing. And then being humble. This is my first mastermind. I've been at business for, oh my goodness, since I was 18. I'm 43 now, so I've been at this game for a long time. And now is the first time that I feel like, okay, I've exhausted a lot of other things. I need to get to that next level. So being humble, kind of like Mario Brothers, like mastering that level 1 before moving to level 2. I think a lot of people make a mistake. They try to go from level 1 to 9. And they just get overwhelmed and confused, and they're trying a little bit over here, a little bit over there. I actually did this in 2007 with a contest prep. I tried a little bit of this coach, a little bit of that coach. It was a disaster. So yeah, those would be 3 ways to determine whether you want to make the investment into another coach or a mastermind event or something along those lines. Would love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for tuning in.